Hello and welcome to Trevor's Barking Mad channel. I'm Trevor, am I barking mad? I'll leave that for you to decide. Let's roll the cinematics and see what this week's about. Hi, so thank you very much for tuning in to YouTube and into my channel. Very much appreciated. First of all, a huge thank you for the nearly 300 people at the time of making this for watching my Living with CLL vlog last time. I was very nervous at doing it and wasn't sure it was going to go down well, and it did. It went down really well. Some lovely comments. Very humbled, and thank you very much. Very much appreciated, and I hope it has helped one or two people at least. Today's going to be a bit of an update about several things, and nothing too exciting, but I didn't think the last one was too exciting. But I would like to firstly welcome not only all of my subscribers, but especially the 6 new subscribers that joined us last week on this channel. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoy this journey. We're doing several different things, and yeah, let's see where we go. So first of all, with the CLL, there's been a few things that have happened since last week's vlog. On that day that the vlog went live on YouTube, I had an appointment with my consultant, and basically the blood test shows my iron levels had reduced down quite low, and also my magnesium. So I've just picked all the stuff up today. Next month's venetoclax tablets, which is like the chemotherapy treatment, but it's the targeting drug. I've picked up I call it Akic Lover. I don't know quite what it does. It goes hand in hand. I think it helps the body stop getting infected, and protects it against diseases, etc. And I've also got my magnesium drink, which I actually quite like. And also I picked up all the iron tablets, which I take one every other day. So hopefully when I have my telephone appointment in April, mid-April, levels should be hopefully back to normal. Of course, if anything goes, what's it up in between? I'm just ring the acute oncology line. I think everyone's got that number in the UK. It connects to their hospital, and it fast tracks you past A&E, which is actually brilliant idea, brilliant service. And yeah, what else has happened? Doglets have had their haircuts. Well, Dottie doesn't have haircuts. She has a turbo blow, because being a Dalmatian or part Dalmatian, their fur is very hard to get out, and they molt 24/7. They go throughout the year molting. They don't just molt at the change of summer and winter. Like most dogs, when they get their winter coat and then shed it for the summer. No, Dottie and Dalmatians do it all year round. And Dottie's a mix between a Dalmatian and I believe it's a Border Collie. So it's a pretty mad combination, but she's 12 and she does love it, and she comes back looking all sprightly as well. Toto, on the other hand, although he's 8, he comes back looking all puppified, and don't even know it as well. So sorry about the head wound. That's playing with the dogs down on the floor, and a claw got me, and yeah, I keep catching it, so it will go. Other news, as I say, it's going to be fairly short this week's one, but other news, Amazon, it's, you know, I've had a few ups and downs with Amazon. I deliver for them part-time. It's called Amazon Flex. I'm self-employed. I work when I want. I do as much as or as little as I want, as long as the shifts are available. So today's been a day off. It's Monday because I've had several things on today. So, I think we're most probably where we're going to be. I can either take Amazon legally further afield, or I can just accept I'm not going to get anywhere with them. Basically, when I was having a bad day and I was asleep in bed, they accused me that I turned up and I didn't click at Morrison's and I didn't click accept and acknowledge for the route. I was sick in bed that day. So I've asked under the Freedom of Information Act to see that investigation they've had that proved me to be guilty. They also did it for another day, that was a Thursday before, and I was doing a pickup from the Amazon depot, but they've accused me once again of being at Morrison's in Portsmouth and not hitting accept and acknowledge and refusing or rejecting a route. Once again, I've asked to see that investigation. The other one they've done is on the Tuesday, where I was at Morrison's and they did give me a block. I did press accept and acknowledge, and they took it off me and gave me something else. I rang support saying what's going on, and yes, they blamed me for that as well. I've also asked for that investigation because all three investigations have not asked me one question whatsoever. So, but they're refusing to show the investigations. I have instilled to them that it's a UK law, and I have made that request. I've also requested to make an official complaint, of which I was told 5 days ago I would hear back from them in 6 hours. Guess what? What do you think the answer is? A, they rang me back in 2, B, they rang me back in 6, or C, they don't give a pig in monkeys and I'm still waiting 5 days on. See if you can get the right answer. But the important thing is my standing is still fantastic, and they've told me my standing is still fantastic, and if you can work the logic behind that, then you're a genius, because to me, if I had an employee that I have been investigating and found to be guilty on 3 accounts, they certainly would not be classified as fantastic. So I think there's something there that Amazon aren't telling the truth on. And by the way, I'm bloody fantastic. Hello. So what else has happened this week? Well, yeah, what was it? Monday, 2 days ago, I had my car serviced. Now you must be thinking, you don't service EVs. You don't service them, but they do need a pollen filter change. Now, if you take it to Nissan, that's basically all they do. They do a few, as they say, checks, but it's behind closed doors. And to be honest, what most probably goes on is quite minimal. I'm not saying it is, but I'm saying when it's behind closed doors, you've got no idea. So I started using, this is the second time I've used them, Cleveley EV. They're in Cheltenham in Gloucestershire, and James from James and Kate on their YouTube channel, he's one of their mechanics, and comes down, and yeah, he came down on Wednesday, on Monday afternoon. Today's Wednesday. You'll get to my age one day. And the car was due for its 15,000 miles, but it's going to be a big service. So it's been about 6 months, 7 months since it was done. So it had a new pollen filter, nothing else really needed doing. He moved a couple of tyres around to even the wear, and oiled all the hinges. What he does is absolutely fantastic. He checks all the levels, tops up, replaces as necessary. This time I had the it's not like, it's like a gearbox. Remember, I can't think. Ooh. Anyway, I can't think. My brain's got totally dead. But anyway, it has got gears. It's a reduction box. And it's got oil in it, and sometimes little particles of the gears in there sometimes indicates a bit of an issue. Nissan say this does not need replacing. It's a sealed unit. Yeah, right. So he replaced the oil at 60,000, which is what they do. And mine was, thankfully, touch wood, perfect. If you hear a slight buzzing, it's very quiet today actually. Yes, it is working. You're against the fish tank again. Oh, hello. Come on then. You're in it, yes. Dottie's on the floor. Yes, I know, you're gorgeous. And so am I. Stardom. Yes. So, and he leaves all the hinges and things. Absolutely fantastic. I also asked him to do a stator health check on both the batteries. So the 12 volt one, amazingly, is still at 97%, which is what it was last year. I know all it does is switch on the computers, and obviously does lights and stereo and wipers and things like that, just like your 12 volt does in your fossil car. The propulsion battery has gone down a bit. It's obviously is going to degrade, and Nissan batteries are not the best. So last year it was 96.5%, and now it's gone down to 88%. Few decisions for me. Do I sell it while it's still got on the gauge on the dashboard? You get a gauge out of 12 bars, and mine is still 12 out of 12. Now I know in about 4% time, 3.5–4% time, yes, it will go down to 11 bars. It just shows you that there's a bit of wear on the battery. And to be honest, with the mileage that I'm doing, and that's most probably been sped up by when I was doing a lot of rapid charging, when I was doing 2 blocks a day and I was doing a rapid in between, which is quite a rare thing at the moment because the blocks are a little bit thin on the ground. That most probably sped up the degradation of the Nissan battery. So the choices are, do I keep the car and just let it go down a bit more? The battery is still under warranty, and Nissan will replace the battery if it gets to 70% or less. And I've still got, that's guaranteed till 2025 for me. I'm hoping it won't get to that. I'm hoping it will steady off a bit. But it gives you a little bit of thought in your mind. Do I put myself into debt or more debt and get another car, get another EV like the Hyundai I used to have? There's some really good ones, and they basically don't really degrade. They can have 100,000 miles on them, they still read 100% at state of health. Absolutely fantastic. So there's a few things in my mind at the moment. I'm at this precise moment in time, I'm keeping the car, and it's sitting there looking like new, to be honest. And it suits my need, and it is a cheap EV. So yeah, at the moment, Twicky's staying. And that's about it for this week. It's a bit short and sweet, or it should be a bit sort of short and sweet. He knows how to be cute. He's sitting up like a human then. Don't you? Hey, you are just gorgeous. Yes, you are. And Dottie's gorgeous, but she's down there. But we're going to see some of the doggies and some other things that have happened this week. Had a meet up on Sunday with some friends and expert colleagues, and yes, we had a lovely Sunday lunch at Frankie and Benny's in Whiteley, which was lovely. And this coming week is something which I'm really excited about, and it's a totally one-off thing, and it was bought for me for my 60th birthday last year, and yeah, I can't wait. But there's a little cliffhanger. Some of you know what it is, some won't. But anyway, until next week, you take care. Don't forget, subscribe. Did you know that when I last checked on the stats on this channel, because last week was fantastic, 5.4% of the people who view this channel are in the United Kingdom. So that means 94.6% of you are abroad. And I would like to thank you all for watching. I hope you find this interesting, this little catch up, and Well, next week, hopefully I can sneak a bit of footage of what's gone on. You take care, love one another, hit subscribe, hit like. I want to hear your comments, and be good to each other. Bye.
There's a place I have found in the shade on the ground, far from all worries and troubling sound. When I go there to be by myself, only me, no one can guess what I came there to see. There's a sun in the sky, there's a cloud drifting by, all kinds of birds make you wish you could fly. And in the distance I see someone waving at me. I hope that it's you, but